knock it off, and I may not even stand up. If I stand up, I'm going to stand up right here.
I don't need this, but I'd rather not be cold to that.
No, I'm not going to knock it off. It'll be fine, dude. Oh, crap, it just fell off.
Everybody smile. We're going to be on camera here.
It's unidentified and it's blind.
How them short pants holding up? How them short pants holding up for you?
He had to do it.
I switched from one camera to the other and both of the sky.
I was trying to figure out why it's not lighter, and I just figured out that the poles are
Inside the
interesting.
Good.
I know, it's not. I'm trying. If I stand up, I won't be in the way, huh?
Only if you stand on the next one up and start jumping up and down with your hands in the air. And if it's that good, I don't think anybody cares.
Hey, are you seeing double on
Day game tomorrow. Day game tomorrow. I'm loading mine yet. I'm assuming since they moved it to 4 o'clock, it must be for TV purposes.
Bye.
After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old J.W. will drop by to check in on us.
Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest.
My name is Dylan Berlin here at Bentley's Collision. I'm a St. Louis alumni. I was running back in 2011. I want to invite my whole St. Louis family down here to see us. Fixing cars is what we do, but keeping you on the road and keeping your family safe is what we care about. Here at Bentley's, we do it all. The only thing we do not do is put gas in your car.
At Bentley's Auto Collision and Storage, you'll find highly skilled and certified technicians that will take care of all your under-the-hood problems. and Bentley's honors extended warranties. Damages disappear when Bentley's trained collision specialists professionally repair, replace, and paint your damaged car. Bentley's is on the preferred list of repair shops for 7 major insurance companies, and their work is guaranteed. Call 474-0304 or stop by Bentley's, 2115 Country Club Road.
All right, Danny, can you hear me? You good? Ken, you want to do a quick thing before we get going? The prayer and all that? Dan, are you ready to do a quick pregame thing? Ready? Here we go. We're live. You ready, Steve? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to DC Bill Bates Stadium in Pineville, Louisiana. For tonight's KLOC TV Game of the Week, it's the St. Louis Catholic Saints taking on the Pineville Rebels. Hello, everybody. Richard Dow alongside Ken Argo again with you this week as the 1-3 Saints take on the 3-1 Rebels. Ken, again, another 5A team we have to play, the third this year. Things don't necessarily get easier as well. As found out earlier in the week that quarterback Cameron Fontenot will not be available for the rest of the season, kind of thrusting a newcomer in at quarterback.
Much like last season when Dylan Greenman went down, Fontenot goes down with a knee injury, so we'll see sophomore Bailey Hardy at quarterback for the Saints tonight.
So the Saints getting ready to take on their defense, a team in Pineville that was 3-0 until losing last week against Leesville. A tough loss against a very good running team. This Pineville team also has a couple of runners in their quarterback and a couple of backs as well. So when we come back, we'll have the kickoff and the start of this week's game. It's Pineville, St. Louis Catholic, and the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
Welcome to Big Daddy's. Have a seat anywhere.
Big Daddy's opens at 6 a.m. and serves home-style breakfast until 10 a.m. A daily plate lunch is offered, along with a full lunch and dinner menu, including the famous Big Daddy's hamburger. Big Daddy's also has po' boys, salads, seafood, steaks, frozen drinks, and much more. So stop in today at Big Daddy's Sports Grill, 1737 West Sale Road, in the Athletes Corner Plaza.
KLOC TV and Media provides video services, including transfers, CD and DVD replication or duplication, CD and DVD printing and packaging, custom editing, and DVD authoring. Call 474-3300 with your video needs. KLOC TV and Media, your one-stop marketing solution.
My name is Dylan Berlin here at Bentley's Collision. I'm a St. Louis alumni. I was running back in 2011. I want to invite my whole St. Louis family down here to see us. Fixing cars is what we do, but keeping you on the road and keeping your family safe is what we care about. Here at Bentley's, we do it all. The only thing we do not do is put gas in your car.
At Bentley's Auto Collision and Storage, you'll find highly skilled and certified technicians that will take care of all your under-the-hood problems. And Bentley's honors extended warranties. Damages disappear when Bentley's trained collision specialists professionally repair, replace, and paint your damaged car. Bentley's is on the preferred list of repair shops for 7 major insurance companies, and their work is guaranteed. Call 474-0304 or stop by Bentley's, 2115 Country Club Road.
Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford.
Welcome back to Pineville. It's time for the KLOC TV Game of the Week, brought to you by Tarver Ford. Give us a chance to earn your business. Lake Charles Toyota, where we know you by name. Stein Home Improvement, everything for your home and yard. We'll have our scoreboard tonight, Landscape Management, replay sponsor, Big Daddy's Sports Bar and Grill, Bentley's Country Club, Auto Repair and Collision, and Prime. Thanks to all of our sponsors, and thank you for watching our KLOC broadcast here tonight. Richard Dow alongside Ken Artigo. Ken basically giving up water breaks for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and a lot of pink in the crowd across the way tonight.
Yeah, and our St. Louis cheerleaders have pink pom-poms tonight as well.
Good to see. That'll be going on all month long. St. Louis Catholic coming in at 1-3 in a game we started to touch on it before the anthem there, but you're looking at a quarterback that had 114 yards last week from Pineville, running back with 113 yards against Leesville last week in a losing effort. So it's going to be very key for St. Louis, who's been very good on defense, except for maybe last week. They ran into a little bit of problems with Callier and the Cecilia running game.
Yeah, the defense has played well all year, other than giving up the big play on the missed tackle like we've talked about.
And, missed tackle, and again, another 5A team. In fact, actually won't play at their class until we go to South Beauregard next Thursday, and we were kind of talking.
And that game will be homecoming at Cougar Stadium.
So Bailey Hardy will be the quarterback for the Saints tonight. We did see any more of an option read style offense. The Rebels dressed in all gray. But that's crimson, a little shine to the helmet tonight. The Saints going with the orange pants on the white for the first time this year. Been forever since we've been on the road. Handoff right side.
Good job.
That'll be Darius Green who gets stopped. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a hair over. But that'll force a fourth down. And
a couple of those interior linemen in there, Joseph Bang and Whittington, with the initial contact, and a whole host of Saints jumping on him.
Whittington having a good start. Yeah, I saw Bang, who's not necessarily width-wise big, does have the height and created some space in there. Here comes the block party, and may have got a piece of the finger on it, as that one shanks to the right and out of bounds just beyond the 40. The Saints will get it back in great field position. Perkle, as always, over there, as well as Jaden Robinson for the Saints.
Hey, something we saw last week, and I saw it just now, the snap was not a real crisp snap. It took a long time to get back, so let's see if they send Perkle after the next one.
Didn't quite pay attention to the special teams like we did last week from the other team, did we? So here comes quarterback Hardy for the first time, and they're going to try to ease him into this game against a 5A opponent. Drops the snap, throw to Rodriguez, breaks a tackle to the 30, to the 40, my bad, and takes what could have been a big loss into a handful of yards.
Yeah, it's a good job. Hardy got the ball up, made the pass out. Saints had Connor Williams and Salyer in the backfield with Rodriguez split out. They're going to do that again.
On second down, that's Williams. The handoff sweeps to the left-hand side. Across the 40, got positive yardage, maybe just a couple though, and it'll force a third down at about 5 for the Saints. Back out comes Hardy. Good thing about Hardy is an athlete, and they're just kind of expecting him to fill in that role, take care of business tonight. But like we kind of talked about a couple times, the sophomore going to have to grow up fast, but not the first time. The St. Louis quarterback has had to do that. The sweep again this time is not going to work. Williams gets dropped in the backfield for negative yardage. So both teams, will they drive and stop short? Now will they bring out Mack on this fourth down play? And they will.
The punt squad's coming out.
The punt.
Well, yeah, I think I saw Perkle grab a tee here, Richard. Once again, the high school rules, if you
put in the end zone,
it's a
still to the
touchback.
20, yep.
Oh, no, they're going to line up for the punt.
Okay.
Which would have been about a 57-yarder.
Yeah. I've seen him kick a 50-yarder, but not quite a 57. Mack will go for pinning this inside the 20. Perkle's there and can't get a hand on
his
it.
head. The ball bounced at about the 5, Richard, and it just bounced high right over Perkle's head.
So I'll bring the ball back out to the 20, and not a bad start. We're just about 3.5 minutes into this one on the Landscape Management scoreboard. No score, 0-0, Pineville and St. Louis Catholic. Coming in at 3-1 are the Rebels. Win over Captain Shreve in week 1 of the season. Lost last week to Leesville. There's a handoff to the fullback up the middle. He'll spin his way, twirl his way a bit. I saw Johnston in there with a handful of other white shirts, Brookhouse as well, and pick up a couple, maybe give them 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7. Try to get you up to date. We're on the road for the first time in about 3 weeks, okay?
Yeah, had a few home games and the game at Sam Houston, which isn't a very long road trip for us.
It wasn't a.
Not for you.
It was not a road trip for me. That's green in motion. This will be Wilder keeping it on the option read. Fake to the handoff. Goes up the middle and maybe got to the 25. Reddick in there helping with the stop.
Like Reddick and Charlie getting up out of the bottom of that pile. Saints are doing a good job of gang tackling today.
Helmets on the ball, and not necessarily an isolated style offense that we've seen with Trevante Thompson and Banks against the other 5A teams we've seen. This is Wilder. Fakes one way, comes the other, and is brought down nicely by the Saints. Perkle will add to his league team leading tackles. Came into the game with 38 on the year.
4th and less than a yard. Looks like the offense is still on the field.
I'll be taking a risk. We'll see what they decide to do, what Coach Martin and the Rebels decide to do here with the ball in the 29. Play clock is down to 10. Whatever they're going to do, they don't have a whole lot of time to bark out a whole lot of count. Down to 3, down to 2. Wilder takes the snap.
Oh, and they got him.
Handoff, stuffed. Charlie Perkle.
Reddick was in there.
Brookhouse in there as well. And the Saints will have fantastic field position here at about the 29-yard line. That went nowhere. You like to see that.
Yeah, that was a great job by the defensive line. They're just standing up these offensive linemen.
So back out with the offense. That's Kramer near side at the 30 on the far side, Washington. Salyer. Now they finally blow the whistle.
Rodriguez into the backfield.
They should have just snapped the ball. Nobody was ready to go. Here's the throw.
Nobody out on Washington.
Washington's alone.
Wide open.
He will head to the 5. Touchdown. They caught Pineville changing up. The referee finally blew his whistle.
You know, the referee held his hand a long time waiting for him to make the substitution change, and they were just kind of loafing onto the field, so they blew the whistle. And a heads-up play by Bailey in the offense to see that, run the play, get it out there to Washington. Washington just kind of jogs on into the end zone.
So St. Louis Catholic gets a strike. Mr. Hardy, I would believe that's got to be his first high school touchdown pass. And it's to Mr. Washington for his first TD of the year as well. Did have a 2-point conversion earlier this year. As the point after is true, and the St. Louis Catholic Saints with 6:13 on the Landscape Management scoreboard take the lead 7-0 over Pineville. You're watching the KLOC TV game of the week.
After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dream.
My name is Dylan Berlin here at Bentley's Collision. I'm a St. Louis alumni. I was running back in 2011. I want to invite my whole St. Louis family down here to see us. Fixing cars is what we do.
We'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford.
Third drive.
Hi, we're the Tarvers.
Third
Southwest
straight
Louisiana has
possession.
been
They
our
have
home for
not
all of our
been
30 years, and
in
we're proud to have
Pineville
been born and
territory
raised in this
tonight.
community.
Back
We're also
formation.
proud to continue the family
Bailey.
tradition
Bailey's
of
in a
serving
hurry
the
to get this
area
off.
with honesty,
Rodriguez.
integrity, and
Swing
southern
right
hospitality.
side.
And between our two
Finally
stores, we
taken
have
down
150
around the
employees
40.
who
Good
share
yardage.
those same values.
When it
If
looked
you
like
already
he's
buy
not
or
getting
service your
anything at all.
vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you.
Short of the
And
first
if not,
down,
whether you're in the
Hardy
market
was
for an
under center
import or a
for the first
domestic,
time
or
tonight.
you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford.
Just doesn't have
Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest
sense, or
Louisiana has
that's
been our
exactly
home
what
for
the
all
Saints
of our
are trying to
30
do,
years, and
but,
we're proud to have been born and
just
raised
quick
in
to
this
wanna make
community.
that
We're
count,
also
get that
proud to
ball
continue
handed
the
off.
family tradition of serving the area with honesty,
Kramer
integrity,
near side.
and southern
Washington
hospitality.
now
And
being
between our
covered
two
on the
stores,
far
we have
side.
150
Pitch left
employees who
Rodriguez.
share those same
Nice cut.
values.
Oh,
If
we'll
you already
get the
buy
first
or
down.
he
service
dropped
your
the ball.
vehicles with us,
Fumbles
we'd like
the
to say
ball.
thank you.
Loose
And if
ball,
not,
Pineville
whether you're in
gets
the
it
market
back
for an
at
import or a
49
domestic,
and
or you're interested in a career
Yeah,
as
he
part
had
of our
first down
team,
yardage.
we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience
Turnover
is
of the
supposed to be
game
like
goes
at Lake
to
Charles
Saints.
Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest
And with
Louisiana has been our home for
4:24
all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this
Scoreboard. They'll put
community.
the
We're also
ball
proud to
right
continue
at
the family
midfield.
tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and southern hospitality. And between our two stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver
Covered
Ford.
by Mack.
Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest
While they're
Louisiana
under
has
center.
been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community.
Oh,
We're also
Saints
proud to
say they
continue
have
the
it.
family
Saints got the
tradition
ball
of serving
back
the
as well.
area with honesty,
Great job.
integrity, and southern
Fumble
hospitality.
exchange
And between our
problems.
two stores, we have 150
And
employees who share those same
exactly
values.
who got
If
it.
you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say
Jump
thank
on
you.
it, another
And if
turnover,
not,
they
whether
get
you're
the
in the
ball
market
back.
for an
They
import
still
or a
have
domestic,
not
or you're
been
interested in a career as
Yeah,
part of our
take-
team,
yeah, they're
we'd
not
like to
playing
invite you to
no
come see
territory.
what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers.
Down
Southwest
10
Louisiana has
seconds
been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and southern hospitality. And between our two stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and southern hospitality. And between our two stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say...
New look for the first time tonight. Hardy rolls, throws across the middle, finds his man for
That's Bel Air, number 41, Bel Air.
Thank you. Couldn't quite exactly see the number from this angle, but inside the chains anyway, it'll be 3rd down and 8.
One play, and we're back in Pineville territory. Now, Hardy looks pretty comfortable back there.
Yes, he does. I've enjoyed watching his poise, and whether or not he's breathing while he's back there rolling out, we don't know. Once again, that would be Belair.
That may be in the first reception of the year for Bel Air.
Right side moved.
And right back into Saints territory.
And that's the other thing that comes with this. With limited time, this offensive line had all August camp to kind of get used to Cam Fontenot and the cadence count. And now you're kind of dealing with an entire different voice to listen to.
And Fontenot practiced Tuesday and started to practice Wednesday as well. So Hardy hasn't had the starting job all week. He hasn't had a full week of practice with the starting unit.
2:42 on the landscape management scoreboard. Rolling out. No, nice. Delayed draw to Rodriguez.
Rodriguez is going to score.
Rodriguez to the house.
Great play. Everybody went right. And Rodriguez went back left, and Hardy just handed it to him off. And he goes in for a 50-yard touchdown.
48 yards on the touchdown strike from Mr. Rodriguez. And St. Louis will try to take a 2-touchdown lead with 2:27 to play. Big strike ability tonight. Kick is up, kick is good. Other than Salyer's kickoff, we've seen two of the longest touchdown scorers, and they both come in drives here in the first quarter. Checking the landscape management scoreboard. It's St. Louis Catholic all over 5A Pineville, 14-0 on this KLOC TV Game of the Week.
From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old JW will drop by to check in on us. After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena.
Hey, thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our
Kickoff brought to you by Bentley's Country Club Auto and Repair. Everything you need for your car. Tonight's KLOC Sports TV Game of the Week brought to you by Tarver Ford. Give us a chance to earn your business. Richard Dow cannot go, and the Saints off to a very positive start here. 4 drives so far for Pineville, and not more than 40 yards accounted for it.
No, and 2 big plays for St. Louis. On the third drive, they turned the ball over, and then next play, Pineville turned it right back over to the Saints.
So here's Wilder on 1st and 10. Hand off to that big fullback who fumbled the last time he had it, and finally brought down by the Saints. He got a little more of an opening than he's seen in his previous carries. Caden Sharp has played well here in this first half, helping stuff up that hole. He and a couple of guys finally able to bring down the big fullback for a pickup of 5. Yet to get a first down. Don't want to say too much here because they are close. Wilder got stuck at the line of scrimmage. He wanted to pitch, and he kind of got caught up with too many gray shirts and white shirts there, and I think he finally did hand it off to the fullback, but it'll actually lose about the length of the football backwards, and it'll be 3rd down. Third down. Saints have yet to give up the first down. Here's Wilder again, stuffed up in the backfield again. There is nowhere for him to pitch.
Brookhouse and Charlie. Charlie seeing a lot of action tonight and making the most of it. He's been in on quite a few tackles.
The Saints most likely will get the football back. It's Pineville getting ready to punt. Once again, Scott McConnell back there to punt for the Rebels. Mack standing in Pineville territory. Here's the block party, almost tipped there by Catrera. Mack will call the fair catch this time. And St. Louis again will have great field position. Have not started a drive in their own territory. St. Louis Catholic with 37 seconds on the clock will have an opportunity here to start another drive. Washington near side, Belair out there. High back formations behind the quarterback, Hardy. Hardy's handoff to Williams. And Williams gets ahead for a couple, which should probably get close to winding down the clock for this first quarter. They actually only give him a gain of 1. And it'll be 2nd down and 9. Clock will tick down. And we'll see if St. Louis makes another play, and it is doubtful they will. Glad you could join us via the internet or via our replay broadcast tonight. Our KLOC TV sports game, our landscape management scoreboard. St. Louis Catholic 14, Pineville nothing. You're watching St. Louis Catholic Saint football on the KLOC Sports TV Game of the Week.
Find highly skilled and replace, and paint your damaged car. Bentley's is on the preferred list of repair shops for 7 major insurance companies, and their work is guaranteed. Call 474-0304 or stop by Bentley's, 2115 Country Club.
Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management.
Last week.
Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management.
Pitch to Salye.
Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with
In the shotgun on the 2nd and 7. Receiver moved. Thankfully, nobody made the call. Here is Hardy. Hardy throws downfield. Washington, not sure who that was supposed to go to. Belair had broken his route shorter at the 50. Washington was getting ready to run more of a fly pattern up the seam, and Hardy kind of got mixed up. Somebody got mixed up there. It'll be third down.
It was thrown out of bounds. I don't think anybody could have caught it anyway, Richard.
Yeah, and they were both fairly well covered. So basically, if you're a coach, that's a safe play. That's, not trying to force something to happen. Don't have it, throw it out of bounds, and I'm sure that's what John Mike Collins, Coach Cryer, and the staff have tried to teach the young man. Here's Hardy getting a delayed draw to Salye, not going to break free from those gray shirts. Somebody caught Salye from behind and is potting this game to help him out.
It was the same play that Rodriguez scored on earlier, where everybody comes left and he just hands it back off right. Pineville read it well that time and stuffed it.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, I would guess. And here's Mack for another punt opportunity. Nobody coming. Oh, nice punt. End over end, nice little spiral. Fair catch called, but backed off by Green. Takes a couple bounces, starts to bounce back the other way, and St. Louis will down it at the 25-yard line. So 7:55 on the Landscape Management scoreboard. Richard Dowkin, Artigo, glad you could join us on a Friday night. Our third opponent of the 5A ranks this year, and St. Louis has never backed down. It's been more of a numbers game late in the game.
Late in the game, the depth of the 5A schools get to it. But you look at Pineville's bench, they don't have a lot of players.
No, they really don't.
Looks like St. Louis has as many, if not more. Whereas we're used to seeing Sam Houston and Barb with 100 kids on the sideline.
This is Green splitting out the left-hand side. Stretches it out, but Mark Johnston showing some wheels. Able to run him down and maybe picked up a yard at most on the play.
I would say that Saints are they're played up in class, 3 5A schools, 2 4A schools, looking forward to getting back to 3A, but we end up having to face South Boa right out the bat. And South Boa, I think I saw earlier the week's ranked #1 in 3A.
Put a pretty good game together, beat Leesville. Even with the 5A teams we played, and this is no disrespect to Pineville, we're only in the second quarter. But Cecilia really impressed me last week.
They did, yeah.
This is the pitch by Wilder, got away, ball's loose, and the Saints will pick up the second
Boy,
Pineville turnover.
what a heads-up play by Brookhouse. He saw that he couldn't recover the ball and just tapped it out to his teammate. You know, Brookhouse had the player around the waist, and when he saw he couldn't get to the ball, he just tapped it away from the Pineville player and allowed his teammates to get on the ball. Great field position. What's that, Richard? The 14-yard line.
Rushers about the 12. Just inside the 12. The Saints can get a first down. And here they come. A 7:05 left in the second quarter already. A 14-0 Saints advantage. Belair is split out to the right. Here's Hardy. Pitch left. Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets tripped up. Maybe he'll get a yard, but nice heads-up play by
number 47.
That's Esden Boyd, and Boyd had 13 tackles last week against Louisville.
Yeah, he's done a great job. Salyer had him tied up. Rodriguez cut inside. He just shoved off his block, reached out and grabbed Rodriguez by the ankle and brought him down. If he hadn't done that, Rodriguez would have picked up good yardage.
Maybe not have scored, but it would have a little better than the 2nd and 9 situation they look at now at the 11-yard line. In the shotgun. Hardy will throw. Crossing pattern, one hand. Oh! Couldn't quite bring it down. Crawford had a big paw on it and tried to bat it back to himself.
Yeah, it was a little high. Tried to tap it to himself. Just couldn't come up with it. Great play call by the Saints.
And that's one of those that you will learn a little bit of touch as the game goes. I think Hardy's first thought was zip it to him because it's open.
Yeah.
And Crawford almost made a fantastic catch. 3rd down and 9. Ball in the left hash. Hardy with a longer count than we've seen tonight. Pitch right side. Rodriguez cuts it up left. And that kind of popped back a little bit. Still on his feet. Drives ahead for a couple more yards.
He's going to be close to the first down. Undoubtedly, the Saints would go for it here.
I was going to say, with a 14-0 lead, and the ball pinned, it's
first down.
Yeah, they don't have to worry about making a decision here.
Hey, it's 6:04, and we're not taking a water break. This is what irks Mark Young the most is the momentum's going in September, and we'd have to stop and take a water break here otherwise and just try to kill that momentum. Here we are, Mark Young, if you're listening in October, and we're going for it. 1st and goal from, looks like inside the 1 maybe. It's hard to tell from this angle.
Saints trying to go up by 3 touchdowns here on this 1st down and goal. 3 split to the left. That's Salyer in the slot. Here's Rodriguez, got hit in the backfield and poked further back behind the 5. Thought he might have a chance to break a tackle, but it was pretty obvious Pineville was looking for that play.
Slipped the first guy, but they had a couple more coming.
25 to play. By the way, that last 1st down was the first down for the Saints that was not a touchdown. It was actually the first yardage touchdown of the night, or 1st down of the night. 5:08 left to play. Saints taking the time. Right now, the way it's going, the clock becoming somewhat of a friend. Hardy wants to throw the crossing pattern. Washington, the intended receiver, broken up nicely by the Pineville defender who had broken inside to the last second.
Yeah, I thought it was a good play call and a good pass by Hardy.
Nice zip.
And I thought maybe the receiver had his arm around, holding Washington's arms down a little bit early, but we're not going to get that call. And we'll have a 3rd down.
Yeah, these Alexandria Association officials have to deal with Coach Martin all the time. 3 split to the left-hand side. This is a pitch. This is Rodriguez. Rodriguez in for his 2nd touchdown tonight. 25th touchdown all time for Rodriguez. 23rd rushing touchdown.
Well, wait a minute.
I thought I heard a whistle.
I did too. I didn't see any flags, but I thought I heard a whistle.
So take the touchdown off the board because I thought it wasn't a very forceful one if it was a whistle.
If they say it was an inadvertent whistle and make us play that down again, the Saints fans are not going to be happy.
Third down.
Well,
and
yeah, they're going to make us play it again. The kicking team's coming off.
Yep. Inadvertent whistle, we would guess, if they don't mark off any penalty yardage.
No, that's what the call.
Yep, inadvertent whistle.
I mean, why would you blow the whistle if you're not throwing your flag?
Yeah.
In that, the team's up to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe he was out of breath. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Tried the same play. And now, nope.
Touchdown.
Throw it
Crawford.
to the right-hand side, Crawford.
Yeah, they fake the handoff. They fake the same plays. Hardy just rolls out and got Crawford dragging across right at the end line.
There's a penalty flag, but it's going to be on Pineville. So the Saints will decline. And the touchdown pass, the second for Hardy this season. All coming tonight here in the first half.
I'm totally impressed with Hardy having to step in and the way he's played tonight.
6-yard pass blocked
blocked
on the PAT. 4:27 on the landscape management scoreboard. Your St. Louis Catholic Saints take advantage of a turnover again and poke it in for a touchdown. Lead Pineville 20-0 on this KLOC TV broadcast.
The lumber business. Since then, JW has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old JW will drop by to check in on us. After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old JW will drop by to check in on us. After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old JW will drop by to check in on us. After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old JW will drop by to check in on us. After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old JW will drop by to check in on us. After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old JW will drop by to check in on us. After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and
lessen the damage. Here's King. Nope, Wilder with the
Wilder
keeper.
Kept it.
Cotrera comes in and lays the lumber. That might end up being your Bentley's collision of the night. Angie in there.
Looked like Angie held him up, and Cotrera came from the strong safety spot and just laid the wood on him.
Bentley's Country Club Auto Repair and Collision, your collision of the game sponsor. Everything you need to get your car back on the road. Put that up for candidacy tonight. Number 248. Pickup of 4 on the play by Wilder, the quarterback. This is King. King is fighting his way ahead. Had a bunch of bodies in there. Johnston
Looks
had
like Johnston had him first.
Relied on 5 or 6 other guys. Nice sportsmanship by St. Players to get King, who's got some size now.
Yeah, he looks like a tall kid.
Don't have
heights and weights tonight.
Well, actually, I do.
Do you?
Hold on. 6'1", 215.
Wow.
That's a load. High school, college, any sport. 3rd and a long one. And this is Wilder with the keeper. It's going to be close.
It's going to be, yeah, Richard, I was about to say that.
He looked
they're
like
going to go ahead and give it to him.
He got slightly ahead, and then he got pushed back by the defense. So they gave him forward progress.
It's like Pineville's going to call a timeout here.
We will take 1-2. Our final timeout here in the first half. 1:53 to play. Second quarter. It's all St. Louis Catholic leading Pineville 20-0 here on this KLOC Sports TV Game of the Week. Toyota, where we know you by name. Richard Dow can't go here in Pineville. St. Louis Catholic leads 20-0 as the clock starts on this first down and 10 play. Falls on the ground. Still on the ground, and so is Wilder. I think he got it back.
Pineville got it back, but he's going to be thrown for a 1.5 yard, 2 yard loss.
2 yards. Already with 2 turnovers. Saints have capitalized on both of them. And really, Pineville, I guess, have they been in St. Louis territory tonight? I don't think so.
They were close when they fumbled. I think the ball was right at the 50.
Right at the 50, you're right.
Had the chance to get into St. Louis territory and fumbled it.
Here's Wilder. Wilder keeps. Thought he might break a big one, but good job by Perkle to finally bring him down after a pickup of about 8 to the 41-yard line. I put him at the 40.
About 3rd and 5.
Tell you what,
6.
The thing about this Pineville may be a little panicked right now. They are not apparently a big hit type of offense, other than if they can get it off the pitch or up the middle with the quarterback. Seems to be their only 3 options, and the Saints have basically stopped all 3 options tonight.
Yeah, they have. Like I said, we've only seen the 1 pass. I'm not sure how much Pineville has thrown the ball in the pass.
Now they'll pass here. Cross the middle, incomplete. Had a man open for a bit. And that's
like the receiver went inside and he threw it outside.
Yep. Couldn't adjust to the last second. That sets up 4th down. It'll be interesting to see what Pineville does here with 21 seconds. They're going to go, well, Wilder's still on the field. That was Troy Johnson, a 5'4", 135-pound receiver.
They're going to have to punt it. The clock stopped on the incomplete pass.
Yeah, I guess you don't want to give St. Louis a whole lot of opportunity. Nobody back. St. Louis doesn't believe they're punting it either.
Oh.
Almost.
Oh, and they're going to throw the flag.
It's going to be a penalty for running into the punter. Takes a St. Louis bounce. Go ahead and take the time off the clock. There you go. I would have touched it quicker than that, but
wow.
It's going to. Pat Neck is out there
He's saying
suggesting that Cotrera got a hand on it
part
before
of
he
it.
got into
Yeah.
him. That'll be the first penalty tonight, Ken. Been a pretty quick first half.
It has been. Coach Neck is still waving that it. Yeah, Richard, we're only 50 minutes into the game.
13 seconds actually came off the clock. So I guess you get hit with a penalty. That's
well, the gunner's going down. Didn't know that the flag came down, and they were on the St. Louis side of the
just
field.
let it roll.
So the coaches didn't know the coaches couldn't tell them to grab the ball.
So that will be a first down. First penalty of the game. And they're going to say it was
a
roughing.
roughing?
Yes.
He didn't.
All right, so 8 seconds on the clock. First time they've been in St. Louis territory. And I think we have a legal motion. Or somebody was not set right. And that also took somehow 2 seconds off the clock. Referee. See what the referee calls here. Dead ball.
False start.
False start. Okay. Be interesting if they don't put those 2 seconds back on the clock. It's basically a play didn't run.
Of course, they don't have a microphone.
Yep, not like the college game. Back to the 50.
And he starts the clock. They're not going to have time to get it off. 3, 2, 1, 0.
They don't realize it. And the halftime is over, or the half is over. Pineville doesn't even get the play off. And Pineville coaches are standing on the sidelines. Now, they haven't quite got off the field yet. Coach Martin wants to get an explanation of why the clock ran down. And he's saying we called the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to give him the timeout. They'll probably put the 6 seconds back on the clock.
Interesting. If you just joined us, quarterback Bailey Hardy coming in for first time this season. The injured Cameron Fontenot. Hardy with a couple of touchdown passes, a 24-yard pass to Tyler Washington, and a 48-yard touchdown run by Colby Rodriguez. Made it 14-0. And St. Louis Catholic with a 6-yard pass to Crawford after the Saints got the ball inside the 15 due to a Pineville turnover. 2 Pineville turnovers, just the one St. Louis.
Rodriguez had the touchdown run on the inadvertent whistle that was called back. Of course, that was right a couple plays later when Crawford scored.
This will be the last play. Cut left side on the screen on the other side.
Yeah.
And he will go down to play over. All it amounts to is positive yards for Pineville for padding some stats, and that's about it. Didn't pad the scoreboard. That pad, at the half at any rate, belongs to St. Louis Catholic, who, by the way, also gets the ball to start the second half. So a couple of big plays on offense, a couple Pineville turnovers assisting, and your St. Louis Catholic Saints on the landscape management scoreboard have the 20-0 lead. Ken and myself will be back with second half action. You're watching St. Louis Catholic Saint football on a Friday night. It's the KLOC Sports TV game of the week.
Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, JW has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old JW will drop by to check in on us.
Our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our 2 stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford.
Help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management.
Welcome to Big Daddy's. Have a seat anywhere.
Big Daddy's opens at 6 a.m. and serves home-style breakfast until 10 a.m. A daily plate lunch is offered, along with a full lunch and dinner menu, including the famous Big Daddy's hamburger. Big Daddy's also has po' boys, salads, seafood, steaks, frozen drinks, and much more. So stop in today at Big Daddy's Sports Grill, 1737 West Sale Road, in the Athletes Corner Plaza.
Club Road.
My name is Dylan Berlin here at Bentley's Collision. I'm a St. Louis alumni. I was a running back in 2011. I want to invite my whole St. Louis family down here to see us. Fixing cars is what we do, but keeping you on the road and keeping your family safe is what we care about. Here at Bentley's, we do it all. The only thing we do not do is put gas in your car.
At Bentley's Auto Collision and Storage, you'll find highly skilled and certified technicians that will take care of all your under-the-hood problems. And Bentley's honors extended warranties. Damages disappear when Bentley's trained collision specialists professionally repair, replace, and paint your damaged car. Bentley's is on the preferred list of repair shops for 7 major insurance companies, and their work is guaranteed. Call 474-0304 or stop by Bentley's, 2115 Country Club Road.
KLOC TV and Media provides video services, including transfers, CD and DVD replication or duplication, CD and DVD printing and packaging, custom editing, and DVD authoring. Call 474-3300 with your video needs. KLOC TV and Media, your one-stop marketing solution.
I can't see you. Hey, buddy. You're okay? I wish I could see you. Everything okay? Okay. See your wife? Oh, okay. All right. Well, good. I just wanted to see if this worked. See that it does. Love you.
Test 1, 2.
This game's actually
Test,
going
test
good,
1, 2.
so
What you got?
St. Louis, 20-0.
Turn you up. What are we feeding you on the main?
Where am I feeding him? I'm feeding him out of the stereo out.
Test 1, 2. Test, test.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm talking to you. I'm sorry.
What you want? You want some more?
I want you guys to go to bed early, okay?
Test, test, 1, 2, test, 1, 2. Oh, the main, this one? Test, 1, 2. Oh, damn, I'm getting hot.
We gotta get up
Test,
there at 6
test.
o'clock tomorrow, okay? So, Reagan took a
You're
shower
on.
tonight. So, get ready. I'm gonna take a shower.
You're on the stereo out. And we're peaking over here.
roll.
Where did I go to high school? Yeah, I went to Pineville. And four of my boys, he will go there a couple of years.
Parker texted me and he said, I can't believe cheering for St. Louis, for the other team. You gotta take your boy.
You told me about him.
He's not much.
Huh?
Three, two, one. Welcome back after halftime from the KLOC Sports TV Game of the Week, brought to you by Tarver Ford. Give us a chance to earn your business. And by Lake Charles Toyota, where we know you by name. Richard Dow, Ken Artigo, a couple names for you tonight on a night that the St. Louis Catholic Saints leading 20-0 at the half. And Ken, I thought Bailey Hardy looked pretty good in his first start as a Saint.
Yeah, he looks real comfortable out there. Pineville didn't have the right personnel on the field, and that was all Bailey getting the ball snapped quick, getting it out to Tyler Washington. I mean, I think the kid's done a great job in his first game.
Kobe Rodriguez with a rushing touchdown. Hardy also a 6-yard pass to Crawford. 20-0 your landscape management score on the board right now. Game also tonight brought to you by Stein Home Improvement, everything for your home and yard. As the Pineville Rebels get ready to kick off. That's Kelhart getting ready to kick off with Salyer near up. Now Salyer switches with Williams. And we are about ready for second half action here in Pineville tonight. St. Louis Catholic getting the ball to start second half action. Salyer will run over, try to get to it. It'll land about 2 yards in the end zone and flail out. And St. Louis Catholic will basically start the deepest they've had to start all night.
Yeah, they've had the ball pretty much in Pineville territory the entire night with the turnovers and the short punt earlier.
St. Louis Catholic capitalizing on 2 Pineville turnovers. Each team with 4 first downs, 3 of those for St. Louis Catholic, though, via the touchdown. And Pineville 4 first downs, 1 of those via the penalty. So here's Hardy. Pitch, left side, Rodriguez already off to jump. He got tripped up a bit at the 25. Still gets ahead of steam up to the 34-yard line. 35, yep, what about the 34? And a nice first down for St. Louis Catholic.
Tripped up as he came to the line of scrimmage and still picked up 14 yards. Yeah, they moved it back to the 14.
So, starting things off on a bang. That's a play that worked well for them in the first half. Rodriguez scoring well, and then not scoring because of an inadvertent whistle on the same play. Similar looking play. Worked once, not twice. Losing, maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe about a half a yard back.
Defender had Salyer tied up at the line of scrimmage, and when Rodriguez tried to go outside of him, he just came off the block and made the grab.
Second down and 10. Don't mean to jinx us, but that was a pretty quick first half of football. Pineville only threw it a couple of times, both incomplete. They have yet.
They completed the pass
at the end.
The half.
Forgot the screen pass.
The screen pass out, so 1 for 3 for Pineville throwing the ball.
Pineville shows blitz, backs off a bit. Here's Belair. Can't hang on to the Hardy pass, which, again, you talk about the maturation of the sophomore Bailey Hardy. That ball was thrown in an area that only Belair was going to be able to catch it.
Yeah, it's just a little bit low. Belair had to dive down and bounced right in front of him.
It does set up a 3rd down and 11 just outside of the chains here. St. Louis Catholic. After a break, here's the screen pass, partially tipped and knocked away. up in the breeze a little bit there. Takes
great.
a couple bounces and hits Perkle, who tried to get out of the way. And it continues to roll for the Saints, but it'll be brought back to where Perkle touched it around the 28, 29-yard line.
They're going to say the 26.
26, okay.
Yeah, the ball would have rolled another 10 yards easily.
Didn't quite get the roll on the punt that Mack had the first time. And it actually almost hit a Pineville player not looking down the field. So Pineville will start at its own 26, first down and 10. Saints did a great job of bottling up the fullback King. And he'll get the call to start the second half. Finally drugged down. He's kind of a big or bust kind of guy. That was Mark Johnston helping out with the tackle. Another name we've called out a couple of times tonight.
Yeah, they're going to give him right at 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Bang or bust. King has broken a handful for first downs. The option game on the perimeter has not worked, however, tonight for Pineville. Here's another one. He ran into his own guy. Also, it's going to be tough to decide who to give the tackle there. I guess the closest state player available.
But you're right, Richard. Pineville has gone to the fullback a lot tonight.
Bercier was there. I guess you got to give it to David Bercier. Well, I think may have also.
No, that was not. That was 54.
54. I'm sorry.
Whittington.
Whittington, my bad. Got my 54 and 64 mixed up there. Thank you, Ken.
Bercier's offensive guard.
He's an offensive lineman, yep.
They go to it again, and he stood up. Mark Johnston was there, and I think Angie had him first.
Yep. Brookhouse in there as well.
They're going to give him about 3 on that.
Which is more than it looked like he got. Now he is 6'1", 215. Talked about that in the first half. He is a load to try to stop. We'll catch a moment here in a while to catch up some interesting scores around Southwest Louisiana. Not a whole lot of surprises per se. 9:15 on the scoreboard. Here's King. King broke a tackle, breaks 2, and will get a first down finally. Yanked down from behind by Reddick.
The initial contact was short of the first down, just second effort, and Pineville's going to get a fresh set of downs.
Second first down this opening, well, the first drive, I should say, for Pineville in the second half.
And every play has been a handoff to the fullback.
Could have something to do with Jarius Green being held for times. They're just going to keep blowing the fullback at us, aren't they? Brookhouse and Johnston on the tackle. I guess if you're getting 3 or 4 yards a pop, it adds up after a hurry. St. Louis Catholic leading 20-0. Taking advantage of 2 Pineville turnovers. And I guess kind of falling asleep a little bit on defense as well. Still driving on second down and 6. Big King gets hit. Charlie actually made the original contact.
Right, Saints say they have it.
And now we got a fumble and the Saints have it. Yep.
And he's hurt. Oh, he's slow to get up.
He took a shot on the arm. Interesting, Charlie got a body in there. He kind of got turned around. He held him up just long enough for the Saints teammates. Somebody wrapped him up in there, and they're slapping the helmet of Zach Richard. And now we got a conversation, which is.
Oh, they're going to say it's third down. They're going to say forward progress was stopped.
Coach Cryer is going to come out and plead his case. No call has really gone to St. Louis's advantage tonight.
No, we haven't seen that. Earlier the Cotrere gets what we thought got a hand on the punt block, barely hit the guy, and they gave him the personal foul, 15-yard roughing.
The inadvertent whistle.
The inadvertent whistle on the touchdown, although St. Louis went ahead and scored on that
scored
drive.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Clock continues to run on this 3rd and 5 play. Big King
And they stop
gets
him.
drilled and knocked down. Who's coming off the pile?
78.
So
That Bang.
Bang, we talked about him a few times tonight. Joseph Bang, the junior defensive lineman, has been active tonight. Probably the most we've called him in 3 weeks.
Those interior linemen have faced such huge offensive lines so far this year that they didn't get their name called a lot, but they seem to be manhandling this Pineville offensive line tonight.
Back. And now we have movement on the line, and it'll be a penalty on Pineville. So after a couple of first downs, the St. Louis defense stiffens to find a way to bring down Mr. King.
Another name we're calling a lot tonight on defense is Grant Cholly.
Yes.
The sophomore, hadn't seen a lot of playing time up to this year, mostly special teams. He's on the defense tonight, and he's been very active.
So here's McConnell to try to punt again. Not the same punt block we've seen before. At the 15, that's Mack. Running near side, breaks a tackle, still down the sidelines, and finally gets brought down. Mack looking for a face mask. Maybe had a thing or two to say. St. Louis players trying to break away from Jarius Green, who may be a little frustrated. He's not been a big part of the offense tonight. 34-yard line is where they'll mark it for the Saints. So a couple first downs, but Saints figure out a way to stop them. That's Belair and Rodriguez on the far side, and there's a football on the field.
Yep.
Ball boy had two in one hand and lost the one in the other. Two to the right, that's Salye in motion. Gets the hand off on the sweep right side.
He's got some room.
Got a nice block. I just want to throw it out there. I inadvertently brought up the name of David Bercier, but he's really kind of the guy that made the seal block to allow Salye to run through. 9 yards on the play for Salye, one of his bigger gains in a couple of weeks. That sweep worked well. Alone in the shotgun, Hardy. Now man in motion. They'll try going into the other side. Rodriguez tried to stop, then he tried to cut, then he kind of slipped a bit on that tight Bermuda.
It was the same play this time to Rodriguez coming. One of the Pineville players just shot up the field. Rodriguez tried to cut it in on him and just slipped down.
Loss of 2 for Rodriguez. Under 6 on the clock. Again, we were in October, and boy, I tell you what, not only did the weather turn a switch, Ken, I'll tell you, it's a nice night. I mean, great October Louisiana football night. We're wearing light jackets, may or may not be needed.
Yeah, it looks like the wind has died down now, too.
Yeah, we had a little breezy earlier today.
He had blockers. Then we're going to get a flag.
Uh-oh. They're going to say he's past the line of scrimmage, aren't they? I don't think.
Well, what you got to be careful of on a play like that with lineman downfield,
yeah.
Right? But it was the referee in the back that threw the flag.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
it's interesting that he was the one who threw that flag and not one of the linesmen.
Saint fans are feeling a little shafted tonight.
Yeah. The third questionable call.
Yeah.
I mean, usually in a play like that,
it can happen.
The linemen are trying to block and they take off, but it's your line judges who would normally throw that, and it was the head referee threw it, and it was way after the play was over as well. It's an interesting call.
Bring it back for another third down.
A great heads-up play by Hardy to get the ball out.
Fantastic improvisation. Showing blitz, and I think somebody on the line may have shifted.
Timeout Saints.
Timeout Saints. We'll take it too. 5:17 on the Landscape Management scoreboard. Saints still in control, up 20-0 in Pineville on the KLOC Sports TV Game of the Week.
call. The linesman got to call that, not the referee back there in the backfield.
KLOC TV and Media provides video services, including transfers, CD and DVD replication or duplication, CD and DVD printing and packaging, custom editing, and DVD authoring. Call 474-3300 with your video needs. KLOC TV and Media, your one-stop marketing solution. KLOC TV and Media provides video services, including transfers, CD and DVD replication or duplication, CD and DVD printing and packaging, custom editing.
Oh, no, he was behind the line of scrimmage. Richie had it. We'll see it Wednesday.
Back to action here at Pineville. Continue the discussion. We'll see what happens on this third down.
That's the fun part of being up in the stands with the fans.
Yeah.
We have these discussions with the fans during commercial breaks.
Get to talk. So Hardy in the shotgun on 3rd and a long 9, showing blitz Pineville. Nice change of cadence there. Now Hardy.
Oh.
Throw to Crawford. First down.
Great job. Well, Crawford is hit hard, but he held on to the ball.
No penalty flag on the play.
Yeah.
And
Crawford's
Hardy,
a little shooken up.
Yeah. That was a zip pass from Hardy.
Boy, he took a shot right in the midsection, too.
Yep. That'll take the breath out of you. He's kind of bent over. Yeah, he's trying to get his composure, but he's going to have to come off for one play.
Yeah, I think he's going to be all right, but he took a pretty hard shot there.
That play where the man was illegally downfield, may have to check that out again on the Big Daddy's Sports Bar and Grill replay. Big Daddy's Sports Bar and Grill, best burger in town. That's been the conversation in the stands during the timeout, but for St. Louis Catholic, as Crawford comes out, Cryer on the field, and Hardy may have taken a shot after throwing it back and appeared to be a little gimpy.
And I saw Bercier back there was tied up with the lineman back in the backfield as well.
Backfield, okay. Hardy back out there for this first down and 10 play. Rolling to his right. Now cutting it upfield for positive yardage.
They got right back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe a yard. Actually,
looked like they wanted to run a slow option to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez needed to get a little further ahead of him on that.
Apologize. The spot a little interesting there is I did know he got across the 45, but they'll say he lost about the length of a football there. Second down and 10. Richard Dalkin ought to go here for this replay tonight. And if you're watching this live via the internet, we got some folks who typically make St. Louis Catholic games unable to make it tonight. Glad you could join us on the road. Hardy, handoff. This is Rodriguez. Pineville territory, 3rd and a long 5. Continues to tick here in Pineville. Sam Houston was back at home for their homecoming today. I know they were trailing Pineville. Trailing Como. This is Hardy under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolls right. Throws right. Crawford. Just couldn't go.
Boy, great play action by Hardy.
Play action.
Tucked that ball away.
Well, what it did do is give St. Louis Catholic another first down and also allows them to try to pin somebody deep. Good to see Crawford back after being escorted. Not even escorted. Came off on his own accord, but low snap. Doesn't matter. Not a whole lot of folks coming. Wow, end-over-end punt. High up in the air. It's going to take a bounce.
Great bounce.
Charlie was there. Now gets in front of it. And it'll be down inside the 5-yard line. So a lot of work for Pineville to do. St. Louis Catholic leading 20-0 here tonight over a 5A team. Saints came into this game, Ken, 1-3, and you know, obviously we've talked all year about the strength of schedule. It doesn't get any easier next week. You and I will be at home next week, take on South Beauregard. Homecoming week. Let the antics get underway Monday, huh?
South Beauregard up 27-0 at halftime over Benton.
A 2A school. First big
a safety. We're going to have a safety.
In the end zone. Who got him? Charlie.
Look like Charlie. Oh, boy, that kid's been playing some ball tonight. Great job by Grant Charlie.
Came with a bit of a blitz there. And appeared to have caught Wilder off guard. Wilder goes down. And the Saints trying to take advantage again here. 2 points on the board. No penalties, right? No.
No. Just waiting on the kicking team to get out there, and the Saints will get the ball here.
Prime Cuttery is our specialty meat stop. Great po' boys, boudin, great butcher. Go see him today. Prime Cuttery located there by Cormier's, over on Country Club area.
Down at the end of Country Club, yep, right before you know, Cormie's built that little strip mall plaza. It's located right there.
We keep having these food commercials on here. We got Big Daddy's and the best burger.
Well, the way we're situated in the stands, the screen's behind me, so I can't see the
can't see
commercials
the
today. Usually when we're at home, the monitor's right there in front of me, and I stay hungry for all the home games.
3:11 on the scoreboard. Your Bentley's Country Club Auto and Repair. Kickoff to Sallier. Sallier breaks a couple of tackles. He's again sprinting on the loose and gets ahead for a good bit of yards in the Pineville territory. We were kind of kidding around. His first ever touchdown, or first ever kickoff return was for a touchdown for 80 yards.
Yeah.
And his average has gone down since, but at 23.8, he may have risen at a couple there on that
brought it
play.
back up. I mean, if you're going to go 80 for your first ever touch, naturally, unless you do that every time, your average will go down. But he raised it there.
3 minutes on the landscape management scoreboard. Saints put trips out to the left. Sallier breaks a couple of tackles. Can he get back to the line of scrimmage? Nope, and he may have.
Like Rodriguez got on it, and Sallier's. Yeah.
Then nicked already this year. The freshman learning how to play on Friday nights. It was a loss of 7 on the play. Williams will come in for Sallier on this play. See anything funny on this?
Sallier stayed out.
Sallier stayed out there. All right.
Running back in for a wide receiver.
Kramer came out. And Rodriguez will line up as a wide. Sallier in the slot.
Williams
is the tailback. They look downfield. Washington's open. On the pump fake, Washington with the ball. Calhoun drags him down inside the 10. But they faked the screen back towards Sallier's direction, and they went deep to Washington, who never stopped running.
Great job. And Washington, well, he had to slow down to catch it and allowed the cornerback to catch up to him. Otherwise, he'd have scored. But a great job by Bailey Hardy in the offense.
Bailey Hardy doesn't look like a sophomore with his eyes wide open.
Well, we wondered about that earlier. Like you said, he was looking good. We're not sure if he was breathing, but I'm sure he's relaxed and he's breathing now because he's got this offense moving.
Be on a sky high if the Saints can pull this one out. Here's Sallier. Right side. Oh, got drugged down from behind, and that'll be another loss behind the 10. It'll be second down and goal. 90 seconds on the third quarter.
Well, the thing about Sallier, and he's going to learn this, he's only a freshman in his 5th game. He doesn't quite cut it up like Rodriguez does yet. You see him wanting to, and he's, you know.
Just got to learn to get the vision to see that hole.
Yeah. You know, you move from junior high to high school, the game gets a little faster, especially a freshman out there with a bunch of seniors and juniors.
They're a little bigger now,
yeah,
aren't they?
A little bigger, a little faster.
Hardy using up some time. I like this. Down to 1 on the play clock. Fumbles it. Now rolls to his left. And now throws. And Rodriguez is open.
Touchdown. Well, second time we've seen Hardy drop the ball and come up and make a play out of it. And Saints convert on the touchdown.
Well, Hardy's third touchdown pass tonight is a 11-yard touchdown strike to Rodriguez. With 45 seconds left. The attempt for the PAT is up and good. We'll take a timeout. St. Louis Catholic all over Pineville, 29-0 your score in the third quarter on the KLOC Sports TV Game of the Week.
After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old J.W. will drop by to check in on us. After World War II, veteran bomber pilot J.W. Stein.
Time for the Bentley's Country Club Auto Repair Collision Kickoff. Everything you need to get your car on the road. Tonight's game also brought to you by Tarver Ford. Give us a chance to earn your business. Richard Dowk and I to go here with St. Louis Catholic Saint football up 29-0 here in the third quarter. 45 seconds to play, and the kickoff is deep and into the end zone. And just get the sense that not only are the Saints winning, but gaining some necessary confidence as they head into District 3A play.
Absolutely. This is exactly what the Saints needed before heading to district.
A lot of work to do, and right now the Saints with the 12th man, and that's the clock right now. It's the Saints attempt to try to get things going defensively. Pineville only did have a couple of touchdowns their last drive. This is Wilder handing off to King. Good thing Wilder didn't have the ball because Wilder's at the 50. Everybody else is back at the 35. I had to look twice, Kent.
I did too. I looked up and he's streaking down the field.
St. Louis Catholic already with 4 first downs here in the third quarter. That's what they had in the first half, and it just shows with 15. They'll split a man out to the right-hand side. And they will start trying to air it out here. Pass deep. Looking incomplete.
Just a little long, yeah. Richard had position on him and just overthrew the defender and the receiver.
You get the idea that's just not their strength.
No, we only saw 3 passes in the first half, and the third one was on the last second play, the last play of the half. So the defense has done a great job of taking that read option out of the game. They really have just not much of a read there. He's just been handed off to the fullback. When he did try to run the sweep, the Saints would bottle him up.
Here
and there he goes again.
Wilder, yep. Wilder is hit hard. Quarters come to an end. Saints 3 quarters into this one lead 29-0 in the Landscape Management scoreboard. Fourth quarter action coming up next on this KLOC TV Game of the Week.
Returned to his Louisiana home and entered another fierce arena, the lumber business. Since then, J.W. has entrusted his 6 sons to carry out his dream of helping people build their dreams. From a single store, Stein has grown into Louisiana's largest home improvement center, combining innovation, selection, and service. All of this keeps us focused on the dream. Good thing, because we never know when old JW will drop by to check in on us.
Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our home for all of our 30 years, and we're proud to have been born and raised in this community. We're also proud to continue the family tradition of serving the area with honesty, integrity, and Southern hospitality. And between our two stores, we have 150 employees who share those same values. If you already buy or service your vehicles with us, we'd like to say thank you. And if not, whether you're in the market for an import or a domestic, or you're interested in a career as part of our team, we'd like to invite you to come see what a car buying experience is supposed to be like at Lake Charles Toyota and Tarver Ford. Hi, we're the Tarvers. Southwest Louisiana has been our
St. Louis Catholic Saints awaiting the punt from McConnell as Pineville forced to punt again. Great Saints defense on the run tonight. Michael Mack waits for the punt, standing on his own 44-yard line. This is not a guy we've seen with really high punts. It's been more of a line drive punt. Mack did return one, has caught fair catches his last two times. This one's more of a high end over end, and he'll call fair catch to 45, and Saints will take that. They've got the clock and the football on their side right now, leading 29-0 on the Landscape Management scoreboard. This game started with a sophomore quarterback, Bailey Hardy, getting his first action. 3 touchdown passes today. Colby Rodriguez, 48-yard rushing touchdown. A sack by Charlie defensively for the Saints, gives him a safety, and Rodriguez also a recipient of one of those touchdown passes. Impressive night, not just offensively, but defensively for the Saints, who will try to milk some things here.
Defense has done a great job. They took them out of their read option running game, like I was mentioning before the break. And
somebody moving, they're going to call this on
Washington.
the Saints. Yep. Another 5 yards back, 35 yards and 3 penalties, although if you ask Saint fans, that personal foul early in the game, that was not really a personal foul. When I hear the words personal foul, Ken, I just think something egregious.
Yes.
There was nothing about what happened with the attempted punt block, and it looked from our advantage that they may have run into him. Personal foul was not the right wordage for that. Might be what they have to call it, but it hurts to have to call out a personal foul.
They're past
Crawford up the seam. Crawford, who's been one of Hardy's favorite targets tonight.
Yeah, that's that same pass where Crawford took the hard hit earlier. It's like we have a Pineville Rebel down with the cramps.
It's October. Any other notable scores? We talked about Como one time leading Sam Houston at their homecoming, 21-17.
Yeah, Acadiana's up 25-14 on Sulphur.
And Sulphur was ahead in that game.
They were leading 14-12, and then Barb's up big over New Iberia, 35-14 right now. Interesting score from up in Shreveport. Evangel 24, Lagrange 12. Lagrange has played some good football this year.
I think they may be one of the better teams in Southwest Louisiana this year. They're playing pretty well. Got to meet timeout. You know what? Well, I was going to break it, but as soon as we go to take that, young man decides, hey, I want to get. Poor guy wants to stay in the game. Nope. Take that long for break. You got to come out. Good to see Jacob Jaffrian, the senior linebacker, finally gets up and kind of waddles off in his own power. He was going to try to stay in there. He's not necessarily leaving the field with a full sprint, but nonetheless, St. Louis back with the football. Another St. Louis Catholic first down, by the way. That's 5 on the quarter, 9 for the game. And an offense that really hasn't seen a whole lot of spark the first 3 weeks of the season. Here's a pass, incomplete.
Just led Washington a little too much on that. Sam Houston's up on Como, 28-17. District.
Sam is up 28-17. Okay.
Yes. In our district, South Beauregard's up on Vinton, 27-6. Kinder all over Iota, 45-3 in the third.
Kinder's been putting up some points the last couple of weeks. Spoiled Westlake's homecoming last week.
Westlake down 31-20 to DeRitter. They were leading that game earlier, I believe.
Hardy handoff. A little off tackle to Rodriguez. They've been doing the play action so much that we almost thought that play might work, but Rodriguez did get some contact on that left side of the line. Third down. And in Pineville territory. The other thing that Hardy has done, I don't know if you take a look at the play clock, Kenny. He is letting that thing all the way under 5 seconds.
Yeah,
They've taught him well in 2 days.
They have.
Hard count. Had the head bob and everything. Down to 2 that time.
Yep. Oh, good cutback by Rodriguez. He's going to come up a little short of the first down.
Gosh.
You know, one thing that Saints have done is control the field position this entire game. And we got another Rebel hurt.
You know what? We're going to take a timeout. Here with 10:41 on the Landscape Management scoreboard. Injury timeout. Saints up on Pineville, 29-0 on the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
Do it yourself with help and have a professionally landscaped yard now. Landscape Management helps you create a beautiful outdoor area by drafting a custom landscape plan designed just for you. Simply purchase materials from their huge selection of top quality plants, trees, mulch, and stone at great prices. They will draw the bed lines and place the plants for you to ensure that your installation will look beautiful. Everything you'll need for a professionally landscaped yard, done by you with a little help from Landscape Management. Do it yourself with help and have a
Injured player ends up coming off the field as St. Louis Catholic will go for it here, Ken, on 4th down and about 3.
Well, you're at the 36, 37-yard line. Just out of Michael Mack's range.
Hard count by Hardy. How hard will he go? Now he's going to run it. Hardy spins to left. Throws left side. Has Salyer. Salyer has a first down and then some. To the 20. To the 10. And inside the 10-yard line. Finally brought down. Will be first down and goal Saints.
Oh, another great play by Hardy. Just flipped it over to Salyer out in the flat, and there was nobody out there with him. Coaching staff has to be pleased with the play of Hardy today. I mean,
and you know who the biggest fan is right now? It's the guy on crutches over there, Cam Fontenot, who is hurting and is got to be extremely excited for. If he can't be a part of it, to be excited for Hardy there. There's Rodriguez, and that play hasn't worked much.
Well, the linebacker just shot through the gap, and Colby had not a chance on that one. But, you know, we keep talking about Bailey Hardy, and we should be talking about him because his first game he's doing great. But the defense has just shut down the running game of Pineville.
And really made it easy. It's not like he's had to start inside his 20-yard line.
Oh, no. I mean, we've started in Pineville territory most of the night.
Hardy under center. Under 5 on the play clock. Pitch right. Nice cut in by Rodriguez to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown. Rodriguez, second rushing, and third touchdown of the night. And the Saints starting to feel it here, leading 36, could make it 37-0. What a night by Rodriguez, who came in tied for 7th all-time with rushing touchdowns of 22. Up to 24 now. And he's putting himself on some record book stats there. There's a kick up and in. So Michael Mack puts the exclamation on what's been a very good night offensively for St. Louis Catholic on Landscape Management scoreboard. Saints 36, Pineville nothing. On the KLOC TV Game of the Week.
Welcome to Big Daddy's. Have a seat anywhere.
Wow.
Big Daddy's opens at 6 a.m. and serves home-style breakfast until 10 a.m. A daily plate lunch is offered, along with a full lunch and dinner menu, including the famous Big Daddy's hamburger. Big Daddy's also has po' boys, salads, seafood, steaks, frozen drinks, and much more. So stop in today at Big Daddy Sports Grill, 1737 West Sale Road in the Athletes Corner Plaza.
Welcome to Big Daddy's. Have a seat anywhere.
Collins took his headset off. They're doing so well.
Might have to say that.
Maybe that's just why Pineville
KLOC TV Game of the Week, brought to you by Lake Charles Toyota, where we know you by name. Michael Mack has been busy, but not necessarily as a defender or a receiver. He's been doing a whole lot of kickoffs tonight, brought to you by Bentley's Country Club, auto repair and collision. Everything you need to get your car on the road. As expected, that goes in the end zone. Pineville will start at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, just a quick shout out to the younger brother of Luke Gaskin, future Saint, suffered a concussion in a junior high game this week. So, Clay, we hope you get well soon, buddy.
Green on the edge, got to the outside. We have not seen much of Jarius Green tonight. That could be a good thing, I guess, as he got outside. Johnson and Kembley helped push him out on the far side. So the ball at the 35-yard line, another Pineville first down. We will be back at Cougar Stadium next week. Homecoming. And that's a Thursday. Don't forget. Oh, Charlie got to the ball almost. Well, actually.
Quarterback went left and the running back went right.
Right, and Charlie was almost there to take the handoff himself. I thought Charlie was going to take it out of his hands.
Yeah.
I think Wilder was more surprised to see a white jersey instead of a gray one.
And if Charlie would have took the ball, there was nobody to stop him.
Loss of a couple on the play. 8:38 on the scoreboard. There's King. King is literally getting chopped down, Ken, by the interior defense. Angie and Johnson both in there that time, but a big defensive lineman usually is low to help start it, and then the white shirts attack, and it's like piranhas in the water on King today.
It has been. You got to give it to Brookhouse, Bang, and Whittington. Those guys have been clogging up that middle all night long. Something that, like I mentioned earlier, they've had a hard time against those big linemen we've been facing all year, and they've really come through tonight.
Pitch right. This is Green. Green tries to get the edge, but Brookhouse and company over there. And that'll be fourth down.
Yeah, the pursuit by the linebackers when they have tried to run the sweep has been great tonight. Angie, Michael Mack, Connor Cottrell coming up from his strong safety position.
Haven't necessarily mentioned Contreras' name first. He is on board for the Bentley's collision of the game after a big stick back in the first quarter, kind of helping set the tone of what we've seen the rest of the evening. On fourth down, they will go for it here. I'm sorry, they're punting it. My bad. Didn't really give chase and shanked a little bit.
Shanked it out
of bounds, and that kind of just shows, on film this week, they had to be aware of St. Louis Perkle, who's blocked 4. Saints who blocked 5 kicks. They had to be aware of the Saints special teams, and that may have gotten in the head a little bit that time of the punter, who you mentioned earlier with the slow snap.
The slow snap, and he did the same thing in the first punt. A bunch of new jerseys out there for St. Louis now. Looks like Luke Ayub's going to go in quarterback. We'll start getting some of these numbers for you. Luke Benoit split out here.
Close near side, number 40. Pitch, Williams. Williams gets stuck in the backfield by the young man, Jaffian, who got taken off the field earlier. Maybe the end of the night for Rodriguez, but moving up, he was already 8th all time in the school with 2,032 yards. Came in with 21 rushing touchdowns. Came in 10th in history with 23 all time, and now with 26 with the 3 he has tonight. So he is moving up the St. Louis Catholic record books.
See Ethan Johnson and Luke Queenan in there on the line of scrimmage. Tight end is Patrick Laverne. Toss to Williams.
Williams who gets stopped. What won't be stopped is the clock as it counts down to 6 minutes here on the landscape management scoreboard.
Number 72, Johnny Laverne in there. Number 66, Nick Sullivan.
So with time ticking down, we'll probably also see some defensive players get opportunity to get into. Got a man split out far this side. Didn't see who the receiver was on the other side.
That's Benoit split out on this side. I'm not sure. I didn't get the number.
Okay.
Out there. Oh. Williams
Positive.
gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Got some positive yardage. That time for Williams. That's a 4th down.
Tanner Raphael was the other wide receiver.
Going to have Adam Ayub out here punting. The sophomore with Michael Mack departing after his senior year. This will be most likely a look at the future of the always strong kicking game for St. Louis Catholic. My guess, Ken, is he's a soccer player.
I would think so.
I didn't know if you knew for sure or not.
No, I don't. That's fine.
Ayub, Australian rules punt and gets a nice bounce. That'll help. Let it roll a few times. Inside the 20 to about the 17. And Pineville has got to be thinking, when are we going to get the ball on the other side of the field? They did it right before the half ended only because of a penalty and a big screenplay to end the half. And the Saints kind of in a prevent defense to end the half. But it has not been a good night offensively for. We'll see if they continue to bring their starters in. It almost appears, well, they got Wilder in there.
Well, it looks like we have mostly the first unit defense out there.
Brookhouse Levi in.
Well, I do see a couple guys. Duhan's in the game, and number 37, that's John Noble.
Left side, maybe the tight end jumped a little early on that play. We have a new quarterback.
So it looks like the coaching staff's going to run a few guys in there. Lawrence Sweet is on the way out. And number 43, that's Logan Moe.
Senior Kyle Adams, who I was just about to say is tall. He's 6'6".
Wow.
In a quarterback, 6'6", 190. Pitch right side. That's Green getting chased, getting brought down. Well, finally getting brought down. But some of your younger guys getting in there on the tackle. I did see John Noble in there, sophomore linebacker.
Here comes Luke Gaskin and Seth Bouillon out on the defensive unit.
So, yeah, it's back home. Not that this trip was all that long. Avoided the speed traps of central Louisiana so far.
Yeah. Hey, we still got to make it back, Rich.
Still, don't jinx us, right?
We're only halfway.
A handoff. We'll get positive yardage. Finally brought down that far side. Looked like Lawrence Sweet in on the tackle. Handful for about 5, and it'll be third down about 7 now with 3:29 on the clock and ticking down. With the running game, tonight's game is probably the fastest we've had so far this year.
Yeah.
There's a big plow up the middle. I just tell you what, they have just clogged that drain up all night. Brookhouse in there again.
Yeah, that interior line has done a great job tonight.
Oh, here comes Picano back out to punt. Who got back? Max still to do the punt returning duties. My guess is the Saints will run a couple plays and we'll take this one down, get ready for next week. Saints will look to go 2-3 into district play, which was very positive for them last year. The snap and the punt. A little better punt. Fair catch caught at the 49. I think Mac a little frustrated that they got as close to him as they did. Where are they going to put this down at?
It's like right on the 50.
Mac was, okay.
I thought he was a little ahead of the line, too.
Yeah, okay. I'll get off of it. Won't go there. So we will forward to be back. This is, by the way, little fun stat for you. This is the 8th time the Saints have played on October 2nd.
Where do you come up with this, Richard?
Saints look to go 7-1 on October. Coleman?
Jaleel Goodwin in the game.
Goodwin, thank you.
At quarterback, he pitches it out to Williams.
Williams to the right side. So on October 2nd, last time they did it was 2009. But they are 7-1 now, all time on October 2nd.
Carrington Guillory in there at wide receiver.
36-0, Ken. I got to talk about something.
Will Upshaw just entered the game. Upshaw's a big kid.
Yes, he is.
He's very tall.
I saw Goodwin warming up on the sidelines with Salyer. Goodwin, just a freshman.
David Nolan at fullback took the handoff for no gain.
Probably, we'll see how they decide to do this. Referees kind of figure out how to make that clock go as long as they can when you get in these situations about right here. Should technically be able to get the ball back. Pineville should be. Under 1 minute. Good one up under center. Keeps it. Crosses the 50. Still on his feet. Ahead for a first down. The St. Louis Catholic has put the final nail in the coffin.
Boy, good job by the young quarterback. He ran the option, just faked the pitch, cut it inside, and got 11.
It's a little slap on the back of the head by the offensive coaches. So basically do it. So take some time to move the chains, wind the clock. One more play and we'll be done. Next Thursday, Saint fans, don't forget it's Thursday night. If you want to catch the game live, and then we appreciate you watching our replay show here on our cable access channels. Here's Williams after the pitch. And that should just about do it as Williams gets dropped for a loss. Your St. Louis Catholic Saints, 2-3 on the year, and get ready for 3A action. Ken, looking forward to a good second half of the season. Halfway done. Hard to believe.
Yeah, it is, Richard. Boy, I gotta say, the Saints played a great all-around game tonight. Interested to watch the film back and see that Pineville barely crossed midfield.
Yeah.
And
so Pineville falls to 3-2. The Saints 2-3. We'll see you next Thursday night. On behalf of the Eccles brothers, Ken Artigo for joining us in the broadcast booth. Jerry, well, over here on the side. We thank you for watching this game tonight. Landscape Management Scoreboard, it's official. Saints win 36-0. You've been watching the KLOC Sports TV Game of the Week. Oh, my goodness. I always forget that. Thank you for pointing.